Hello, everyone. You're welcome to the Auntie Mabel's live streaming. For those of you who are new to my channel, um, and those of you might be watching as a playback, it's very important I introduce myself. My name is Mabel. Hence, this channel is called Ask Auntie Mabel. Those of you who have been part of this platform, you know how we do it. It's usually a platform where we ask questions and I answer questions. And as some of you know, last Saturday, I couldn't do the live streaming due to circumstances beyond my control. And I promised that I was going to do one during the week. And I just realized today is Thursday, and I like to keep to my promise. That is why I just decided to put this one on this afternoon. And I know a lot of people might still be at work and it might not be convenient. However, as we do on Whitey Street, we move. And I know some of you will find this content very useful later on. I mean, when you watch it as a playback. So please bear with me. I'm just trying to bring up my notes on my phone. So yes, I can see Nkiru there. You are there. If you are there, just leave a chat because you've been there since 2:31. So you actually came on early to support me. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that. So if you are there, if you are still there, or if you haven't, maybe that was your lunchtime, probably your break time at work. So if you are still there, just leave a message in the chat for me, please. Yeah. So yes, today is a very interesting topic. As you all know, um, the year is running by very quickly. It's something I have been chatting with some of my family members and friends, obviously. I'm sure some of you must have mentioned it among your friendship or family network as well. Just wondering why, how the year is running by very quickly. So yeah, um, we can't really wind the clock back. We can't stop the year from running. We don't have control over that. However, we have control over how we review our goals. Hence, Auntie Mabel is talking about us reviewing our goals this afternoon. So also, I think it's really important for us to have this chat together. As they say, it's a common saying that together we achieve more. So some of us might have found the year so far very helpful, or probably we've started ticking off all the boxes on our list, while some of us might already be feeling a little bit apprehensive, thinking we haven't really done as much as we had expected. So please, if you have just joined us, and I know some of you can join and might not want to chat, I know that's always a possibility, and you might be doing other things. So if you are just joining us, please give this video a thumbs up so that we can create more awareness. So yes, I know this is not my usual slot, so I'm not going to um, expect my usual teammates. Excuse me, those who usually will support me regularly, they might be at work at this time, so I'm not surprised if they're not here. However, I know all of you that are not here, please, as you see the topic is important, you can always watch it as a playback and also leave comments in the comment section to add your perspective. As you know, I always like when people add their perspective because I believe no one have monopoly of wisdom. We are all here on this journey called life together. So we should be able to share our views and our perspective and what's working for us, tips and hacks that is working for us. And sometimes when you just share one of those your tips and hacks, somebody else might find it very useful. Somebody else might actually even expand on it. So it's very important to share. As we know, it's really important to share. So while I'm waiting for others to join, I know when you have live stream in the afternoon like this, there's always the tendency that when you're trying to wind down later on, that's when people start jumping in. So but for those who might be watching her playback, for them to have a context, is that today, as we know, we've just come to the end of February. I don't have to be telling anybody. And today is the 3rd of March. And it's a time, I know some people have the habit of not really reviewing their goals. As we all know, January, everybody is jumping around, making the exercise goals. The gym is full. Then even the financial goals, maybe YouTube goals as well, maybe family goals, and all the other things in between that we want to achieve during the year. However, what I find is that many of us don't do frequent review enough. Frequent review is essential. So this is the reason why I decided to do this at the beginning of March. So that if you are really beginning to get slowed down, you are beginning to say, or sometimes it's just natural. It's not really something we want to do. We just find it's something that just happened to us. It's not really that we want to do it. With time, you just realize that you are not really, even, slowly, as they say, you just realize things just start slowing down and you don't really take note. Yeah. Oh, hello, everyone. Hello. You see, and Uju, thank you for coming. I'm really sorry for pouncing this on you guys. Thank you very much again. I know you always come to support me. So yeah, thank you, all of you. Thank you, Kiru. Thank you, Usi. Or you see, I have to start learning to pronounce your name properly. I think I need to go and watch a few more of your videos to see how you pronounce your name. It's only essential. Those of us that are social workers, we come across a lot of names. We always want to try and call people by the way they want to be called. So thank you all very much for coming. I know this is not our usual slot, but I did promise, I said that before you joined us, that I promised last Saturday, and thank you once again very much. Thank you very much, all of you that responded to my quick video last Saturday to say I was able to show up, and you really were really sympathetic and supportive. I really do appreciate that. Thank you all very much. However, as I promised, so I said I would do one during the week, and I just realized I don't know if it happened to all of you, I just realized that the week is just running by and I haven't kept my promise, and I didn't want to leave it till Friday. As you know, Friday is another day. It's a busy day for most people. Oh, Victoria's Mirabel, thank you. Mirabel, thanks for coming. And please, if you have just joined us, give me a thumbs up. I know it's not my usual slot, so please give me a thumbs up so that we can create more awareness. This is a very important topic, and I didn't want to leave it to Saturday because I already have a topic that I marked for Saturday, which is another very informative and interesting one. So I just felt, and this is actually what I wanted to do last Saturday, which I couldn't do. And I didn't really have my plan, the way I plan out all my stuff throughout the week. So yes. Right. What are we talking about? I know some of you will be able to say something in this topic. Mirabel, Uju, and you see Irene. Thanks you, Irene, for coming to support me. I do appreciate all of you. So yeah, what am I saying? I will put my link in a minute so that I know some of you might be at lunch, might be at work, it might be, I don't know about Uju. Maybe it's already, she's getting ready to leave the house now. It's past 3 p.m. I scheduled this for 3 p.m. in the UK, 4 p.m. in Nigeria. Obviously, I'm not sure whether it's morning time for you there. So yeah, what am I trying to say? Yeah, please give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up if you've just joined us. Right, let me lay out the structure of what I want to talk about. I feel it's really important as part of achieving. Let me just check if my sound enough. Is my sound loud enough? because you know me, I have a loud voice. I don't want to be screaming and shouting. Oh, thank you very much. Share the host. Thanks, Uju, for sharing me out. Thank you. Thank you. Right. So this is very important for us. As we know, in the beginning of the year, everyone is talking about goal setting, goal setting, goal setting. And even like many people, like those of us who want to lose weight, or if just want to, just those who want to feel healthy, the gym is packed full, especially in the UK. You can't get a space to book in. Thank you. You see, you said the sound is perfect. You can't even get to book into classes, especially the classes are full. The gym itself, the where you actually do the exercise bit itself, the equipment hall is always booked. February is full. So, by the end of February, you just start seeing the classes and the number of people just are winding down. And also, even if it's healthy eating we want to do at home, you say, oh, I'm going to start eating healthily. No more junks, no more this, no more that. Thanks, Uju. You said the sound is perfect. But by slowly, could it be financial goals? Those who do finance, who sell finance product or financial product, finance product, they always say their sales peaked in January. So what happened? Some of us just gradually start forgetting our goals. So it's come December again. We start running helter-skelter. Oh yeah, in the new year, I'm going to start my Bible in a year again. And also, yeah, that's another thing. Those who still do Bible in a year, by this time, by the end of February, they start saying, "Oh, I'm behind in." Probably by end of February, they are still in the end of January on this schedule. So they start beginning to give up. So this is the reason why I feel it's really important to have monthly review. By monthly review, whichever way you want to put it, quarterly review. I know a lot of people tend to do quarterly review. So by end of March, they will do kind of a review. And in UK, especially, end of March is very important month for us because that's the end of the financial year in the UK, because financial year is from April to March. So most organizations also do their financial year, mirror it to the state or the government or the UK review. Although some people do January to December, even the leave year, like in my place of work, the annual leave is from April to March. You see, by the end of February, your manager start pushing you. Some of us might have some leave left, and they start trying to encourage you to take all your leave so that you don't have too many carryover, because a lot of people have to structure it so that to meet the service needs. Yeah. So yes, this is where we are. I really feel it's important to review your goals monthly. No pressure, no pressure. I want to try and stress that you don't have to be pressured to do this if you don't want to do it, or if it's not something you're comfortable with. But however, if you're really serious, if you want to achieve your goals by the end of the year, could it be the goals you have set for YouTube as well? Some of us do set YouTube goals and say, okay, I want to post video every week, regularly every week, just like what Auntie Mabel is doing. I always try, after I did my research and my review, and I did put a poll out there at the end of last year on my previous channel, and they say, oh, I'm moving the live streaming to this channel. I did promise myself that the Saturday live streaming, at least I should keep to that. So I'm trying to put one video in between. I must hold my hands up. I've not been able to do the one video during the week and the Saturday live streaming. However, this is the time to review it together. We are in this together, people. We are in this together. Together, we achieve more. So I just want us to put in the comment section, if you are not busy at work, if you can type, just tell us how you doing generally. This is a check-in, general check-in. How are you doing with your goals? Like Auntie Mabel just said, I've just told you guys, like my YouTube goals, I haven't been doing it as much as I wanted. However, like I did miss last Saturday live streaming, I decided, I promised. I know I had to promise, because I knew if I didn't promise, I would have got busy with other things and not do this live stream. I did promise I would try and do one during the week. So I had to hold myself accountable. So accountability is very important. Where possible, have an accountability partner. Even if it's not a physical person, have a way like the group now. I just said, oh, I didn't do live streaming last Saturday. Put it out there in that video. I'm going to do one during the week. So it's something simple like that. It doesn't have to be. Some people are very good. They have this electronic system where every month, every day, they know how structure and things they have set up. Even budgeting, they put on their, if they have a budgeting template or notebook they use, every expense they come from shopping, they go and write it down. But not everybody is structured like that. But somehow, I just want to encourage us today, whether we have a structured system, a manual system, electronic system of checking in, of reviewing our goals, let's talk about it. So I want you to share with me. So I'm going to put the link out there. I know something might be easier to just do a quick chat to come on and speak to us. So as you all know, those of you who are new to my channel, you might not know that I like people to come and chat with me. So yes, I'm putting the link here now. So please come up and just tell us how you're doing so far on your goals this year. It does. If you have some personal you don't want to share, that's fine. If you have some other ones you want to share with us, share with us. Share with us because it will also encourage us, some of us who are beginning to slow down or just kind of forget our goals or gradually start falling by the wayside. So please, let's talk to Auntie Mabel. So I'll put the link there. Any of you that is able to speak, I don't mind you coming to speak to us with just your voice, no video face. Obviously, I'm leading the live stream, so I've got to put my video face out there. So yes, I know you can. Those of you who are new to YouTube, you can put your face. You can still do LS without putting your face there. People will understand. So yes. Any of you that want to jump in and just speak to us and tell us in the chat how you are doing with your goals. How is it going for you so far? Is it perfectly going well? Or is it there are areas you have achieved your goal so far? There are some areas you haven't. Yes, if you prefer to come on the link and speak to us, please come and speak to us. Auntie Mabel is here. And if you have a question as well, as you know, this channel, I do ask a lot of questions. So although this one was mentioned to me in a way, somebody actually asked me a question to say, oh, how do I keep track of my goals? That was the reason why I decided to discuss this on the LS. So somebody just had, I said, okay, I discussed with the couple briefly in my membership group. Those of you who know that on my other channel, I have a membership group. So we discussed it briefly. I discussed it on one-to-one with them. I then decided, okay, I think I should just do a video on this of how do we track our goals. So some of you might be here very good in tracking your goals. So please come and share with us how you track your goals. And if you are not currently tracking your goals, what difficulties do you have in tracking your goals? Why don't you track your goals? And the progress you are making with your goals. So if you know that you are not currently tracking your goals, why are you not tracking your goals? So yeah, please, can you please continue in the chat? I hope the chat is still okay. All of you are busy at work. Just talk to me. Let me know if you are busy. You are just listening in the background. I've kind of laid out the plan. I hope I've expressed it enough. I hope I've expressed the plan enough. If I have time, if I have, I just hope I feel I have. So one, I know it's important to track your goals. Are you one of those who it's already end of February? You are beginning to slack in your goals, the goals you have set in January. Whatever part of the goal is it to cover Bible in the year? Or is it to pray more often for 30 minutes every morning? Or just to read a chapter of the Bible every morning? Or to fast more? Those of us who are Christians, yeah? Or to fast at least once a week? Or was it your plan on the health front, on the health and well-being front? And you guys know that I might be on the big side, but I'm still one of those who still feel health and well-being is very important, both physical and otherwise. Don't just give up. If it's walking, you're able to do. If you can't go to the gym, if it's home gym you are doing, do whatever works for you. But it's good to do something. At least do something. It's really important. So is it intermittent fasting you were doing during the year? And you said, oh, are you one of those who say, oh, you must fast once a week? Everybody have different plans that they have towards either their spiritual. Fasting can be either spiritual or it can be mental and physical and emotional well-being. People don't think of it that way. They just feel, oh, fasting or intermittent fasting is only for managing your food intake and for managing your weight, but there's a lot of health benefit associated with fasting or intermittent fasting. So this is not really a video where I want to talk too much about that, but it's, if that was your goal, or are you one of those who do that meal plan where you have a 50, is it 257 they call it, or you know the one where you eat 50 500, you watch what you eat for 2 days and eat as much as you like in the other 5 days of the week, for example. So people do that. There was even a book on that. So is that what you do, or that doesn't really work for you? So yes. So what is the goal? What are your health? Is it the health goals that you begin to slack on, or is it your parenting capacity? You know, some of you will know me as, you know, I'm very big on parenting, and I know that I will take my watchword is it takes a village to raise a child. Whether we are outside of Africa, outside of Nigeria, wherever we find ourselves, we can see from our community, we can see from the village. It doesn't have to be local to you, it could be anywhere. With the technology now, the world is our oyster. So is it the health side of things that you feel you're beginning to slack? Or is it in your parenting? Are you one of those who said, oh, I'm going to pray with my children once a day, every day, or I'm going to do more things with my children, or I'm going to do more things with my partner or my husband or my wife? Yeah, is it your family goals generally? Family, we have to also, when we're thinking of our own emotional, physical, or our own personal goals, I think it's always good to set family goals as well. So is it your family goals area? Is it even your extended friends and family network, like your family goals in Nigeria? Is it this year you planning to travel or go home in the summer holiday or Christmas holiday? Are you said you go that, oh, I'm start going to start putting a certain amount aside every month towards that goal? Are you on track? Are you tracking it, or beginning to slack? Did you have your career goals and said, oh, this year I'm going to work towards promotion in my workplace, or I'm going to change my job, you know? So if that was your goal, how is that going? Have you tried to review that goal? That is what Auntie Mabel is here to talk about today. Let's try and review our goals together. I do understand that many of you might be at work and this is not our usual time, but I still it's very important to still do this. So if however you are watching this LS or live streaming later on, please still leave your comment and goals in the comment section for me. Tell us how you are doing with your goals. Is it going very well so far? Are you reviewing it? Are you struggling with some part of the goals? What areas of the goals that is going well? What areas of your goals that are not going well? What is it? What other goals? Usually, another thing I have to try and tell us is that some people set goals as well and say, for example, I'm going to do this in this month, January, February, and in March, I'm going to pick up something else. So are you one of those who set some goals at the beginning of the year and spread it all, every month of the year, or bi-monthly, you kind of change it over and say, okay, I've achieved that. It's time to move on to the next one. So is that your type? Is that your style? Is that what you do? So yeah, so if that's your style, you can also share that with us. I know that's another way some people do it. So because they feel um that's a way. For example, instead of they don't want to feel overwhelmed by setting too many goals in the beginning of the year. So they might just they have a goal spread around the whole year so that in January, February, they set some certain goals, and March and April, something else to achieve something else. Or however, if they cannot achieve that particular one they set for that month, they move it to another month, to the following month. So, but that is also acceptable. So, and another part I want to talk about, how do we stop ourselves from being discouraged? How do we stop ourselves from being discouraged? Please talk to us. Talk to us. Talk to us in the chat. I just want to, yeah. How do we stop ourselves from being discouraged? That's another important question. So if you are one of those who set goals and you find that you get easily discouraged, how do you stop yourself from being discouraged? This is a very big question. And it's another thing, it's another way that helps us to track our progress. How do you stop yourself from being discouraged? So give us some answers, please. Like I said before, I do understand some of you might be at work, so you might not be able to chat as much as possible. So yeah, as you can see, quite a few of you are still watching. So please tell us, how do you stop yourself from being discouraged? I don't, on my live streaming, I don't always like to do all the talking. I like other people's view is very important. Come on, tell us, how do you stop yourself from being discouraged? I'm going to have a sip of water while I'm waiting for you to give me some answer. You know, to be able, sometimes I like to act as a teacher. After we discuss how we stop ourselves from being discouraged, I'm going to also discuss, after we discuss how we stop ourselves from being discouraged, that is very important. Yes. Yeah, tell us, how do you stop yourself from being discouraged? I have some other few ideas I want to share. Oh, hi, 4 hearts, 1 beat. Thank you very much for coming. Thank you for coming to support Auntie Mabel. I do understand this is not my usual slot. So how are you doing? How are you doing? Oh wow, Uju, thank you very much for that. Okay. Uju has given us a very, very good answer. Thank you, Uju. I'm always amazed the way you're able to engage in chat and everything. I really need to come to your school for you to teach me. Yeah, Uju said, you revisit the goals and see what you can do. Let me read it from the phone. It's easier reading from the phone. Yeah, we just said you revisit the goals and see what you can do and watch other people that have achieved the same goal to gain momentum. That's a very good answer. This lady is one smart lady, isn't it? Those of you, if you are new on my channel, please go and check out Uju's channel. She does some fantastic stuff, and especially her beautiful song, her song lyric. I can never stop singing, talking about that song. Her song, Kachuku Sicho. If you go to her channel, go and check that out. And it has the lyric is, even if you don't speak Igbo like me, she's wrote the lyrics is all there on the video, so you enjoy the meaning and just really enjoy the song. She has a great singing voice. Oh, hi, Sister Ife of Ifechi family. Thanks for coming to join me. I know I do. I've apologized. So, big sis, yeah, still working, but we stay for a few minutes. I do understand. We have to do our job, don't we? We have to be accountable. Yeah, I'm really sorry. Yeah. Sister, if you know the reason why I am able to, I took the week off to do other things, but I have to, this is my way of keeping myself accountable, this one way. So this is why I have to do this LS today. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Four Hearts, one bit. Yeah, four Hearts, one bit. That's my namesake. My namesake from Norway. Oh, yeah. Oh wow! Sunday is our big sister Ifechi birthday. You always know everything. This lady, you have one big heart. I don't know how you keep tapping all of this. You're so wonderful. Oh wow, that's a good one. Yeah, that's really good. Thank you. Yeah, so I put the link again for House One Beat. Do you want me to repeat what we are talking about? I've said quite a bit already. Um, I know a lot of people are at work. You can only stay for. I understand. I appreciate you and Sister Ify for coming to support me. Yeah. Um, for House One Bit, if you are still there, I can't even remember what the time difference is between us and you. Okay, Sister Fechi said. Okay, good, good, good. Thank you all for coming through with your chat. Oh, I appreciate it so much, you know. I understand you're at work, being able to engage. I do that sometimes. I just take some when I'm having a coffee break or tea break or lunchtime. You said, when feeling discouraged, I focus on my goals. I focus on bigger picture, avoid being a perfectionist, don't dwell on negative thoughts, etc. Thank you very much. That is such a very important point. Very, very important. I think that's another thing actually. Yeah, you really put it so succinctly. Yeah, that's one other big thing that stop people from achieving their goals and from slacking. By the end of February, they feel they haven't done enough, so they just give up. So please don't give up on your goals. Don't give up on your goals. Look at, if, for example, okay, like I told you guys when I was talking, those of you before you joined, I said, for example, I promised myself, okay, let me use the YT structure. We all know consistency is difficult, it's hard, and life happens. Work pressure sometimes stop us from being able to record those videos and edit it, and and stick to our schedule. So my plan always, and even I reviewed it beginning of the year, is that I will try and put one video out and do the Saturday LS. So, but sometimes I'm not able to do the week during the week one. So, but I promised myself at least the LS, I shouldn't slack on that one, because it's like it's one of my one of my pleasure. Okay, it's still hard preparing for it and preparing for the topic. Yeah, yeah, Four Hearts One Beat, my namesake. You want to talk to us? I'll put the link there. You don't have to show your video face. You can just talk to us on the voice. I always feel lonely when nobody comes on the screen to speak to me. I know the people who usually speak regularly, they are busy at work. But if you don't mind, if you are free, come and click on the link and just come and speak to us. Just tell us your views. Okay, the topic is we are reviewing our goals for the year. And I said in the beginning, it's very important. It's absolutely essential to review your goals frequently. So whatever your pattern is it monthly? Is it bi-monthly? Is it quarterly? Is it 6 monthly? Whatever your goal, whatever your structure is, it's essential to review your goals. So this is it. So I'm trying to help us to review our goals and say, so far, how are we doing? We're a community here, and I really do enjoy the really close friends I've made. Even just this before this by Saturday 12 noon, I know how many people have reached out to me say, Auntie Mabel, we haven't received your notification yet for the Saturday live streaming. So that is why I have to quickly stop whatever I was doing. I just have to do that video, that quick it was a recorded video on StreamYard. Those of you who don't know, you can record video on StreamYard. And welcome, Carol Suji. Thank you for coming to join us. Carol is actually the one who taught me how to record on StreamYard. So you record on StreamYard, especially when you don't have time to edit a video, just record on StreamYard, then and upload it. But I think it's only the paid version you can record on. So yes. So that's what I had to do that day. You can see I just put a photo there. I couldn't show my video face because I was just so busy to do that. So yeah, this is where we are today. So yes, let me just quickly go to the chat again. Uh, Oh, lovely Uju. Yes, I am mentioned. I only mentioned it because it fell on a Sunday, and I do my LS on Sundays. Okay, that's good. Thank you very much for reminding us that of that. Yes, and Uju, she has this magnetic brain. Anything, and if she watch people's video, there are times. You know, there are times I watch people's videos, especially when I'm watching late in the evening when I'm tired. I can just be so tired. It will just move from one video to the. I just jump to the next person. I never have time to. I'm too tired. I don't even have the strength or can be bothered to type comments. So, but it's not good. I need to do that more. Uju is so on point, and even Sister Ifechi, you are so good as well at it. So yeah, many of us need to learn from you. So yes, I've just put the link there. Any of you that want to come up and speak to us, Carol, I know you just joined us. I don't know what time it is in your lovely US state, and I know yeah. So I am on the go while listening. Thank you very. I do appreciate. Thank you all for taking time, whether you're on the go or not. Although you're on the go and you're at work, you still take time to come and support me. I really, really do appreciate it. I can't say it enough. I can't say it enough. So this is one of the way I hold myself accountable, like I said. So Carol, are you on the go as well? Carol, talk to me. Are you on the go? Are you cooking? Are you doing school run? What time is it in US right now? I really need to take note, especially because of you and Uju's time difference. I know usually 6 p.m. My usual Saturday time is around morning time, around 10 a.m. or you Uju's time. I'm not even sure how early this is this time around. So yes. And I say thank you once again for coming to join me. Please, 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 can you give me thumbs up if you haven't done that yet? Thank you, Carol. I can see it's early in the morning. So your daughter must have gone to school already. So how are you? You're spending time with our little man. So yeah. Oh wow, Black Money Cup. Thank you for coming to support me. And I know you must have come from Uju's sharing because I know I've seen you on Uju's channel. And thank you very much once again, Uju, for sharing me out. So yeah, Black Money Cup. Yeah, so I hope you can see the title of the video, and what we're talking about is reviewing our goals. So if you can scroll up to the chart, you can see what people have said already. Sister Ifechi, Sister Ife of Ifechi family, and Uju have shared some very good points. So one of the questions I ask, oh, Pat, Black Money, my friend. Hi, Patty. Pat Ayeba, thank you very much for coming to support me. Yeah, so yeah, those of you who just joined us, please give me thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Yeah. Okay, thank you all very much. I really do appreciate that. So yeah, what we are talking about, please share with us. How do you review your goals? How is it important to review our goals regularly throughout the year? How do you review your goals? It is very important. For me, I feel it's essential to review your goals, to always review your goals. Otherwise, before are we not actually surprised that the 2 months of, maybe because I must be getting old, I don't know. Aren't you surprised that 2 months of the year is gone already? Doesn't it feel like only a few weeks ago we were saying Happy New Year, Happy New Year? If you feel the year is running very fast, or you want it to slow down, you feel it's running slow, tell us, tell us. I feel it's running very fast. So, however, yeah, I'll put the link there again. I know people are Pataya, but it's all busy. Maybe you are still at work. Oh, actually, you were doing a premiere at some time. I just realized it clashed with my. Okay, feed him. Oh, it's important, Carol. Okay, okay. What did oh yeah, I'm feeding my Igbo man. Okay, I missed that. Thank you very much, Host Uju. You're so observant. Thank you very much. Really, really, I'm feeding my Igbo man. Feed him. Oh yeah, feed our brother for us, our lovely Kenyan wife. That's so good. Thank you for feeding our brother. Sorry, guys. Those of you watching that's a favor. That's the beauty of having live streaming. I'm ready to get comfortable with it now because I feel I'm among friends. When it's a video, you can pause it and do whatever you want to do and have a little cough or drink or something. Then when it's LS, you can't do that. But it has its own advantages, being able to interact with people. And thank you, Carol, for feeding our brother, so I can understand. And Black Money Cup, thank you for coming to support me. I will have to go and check out your channel because I know I see a lot of people on Uju's channel. Sometimes I will, with all good intention, you think you go and check people out, but life just get busy. And the YouTube responsibility can be very busy, can add more stuff. Okay, it is a lot of Igbo descent in Bradford, South Carolina. They are called Gichi Gula. Okay, wow, that's new to me. I just do YouTube for fun and fellowship. Okay, that's good then. Thank you. It's good to know. Yeah, we all do it. Sometimes some of us started doing it for fun before. Someone like me, if you go back to the beginning of my previous channel, I started doing it for fun. Okay, not quite fun. I started doing it out of passion. But I just realized I enjoy doing it, but also it's hard work. We can't give up. There are some things people turn, you can say a lot of people turn their passion into or whatever into side hustle. So why not if we can get little thing out of it? So that's good though. That's really good that yeah, you have that goal. It's also a goal too. It's good to be realistic, isn't it? You're busy doing other things and you decide to turn this into fun and fellowship, which is good. Fun. FFF. Thank you very much. Okay, so Black Money, which is telling you there that she's Igbo. I'm not Igbo, but I have a lot of Igbo friends. Yeah, I do YouTube to make pepper and meet new friends. Okay, all right. Pat, that's good. I always write down mine before the end of the year and review it within 6 months. That's good. 4 hearts, 1 B. Thank you for telling us that. So, yeah, the rest of you, tell us, how do you review your goals? We want to learn together. I want to encourage Salad Pat, get that paper, and we are friends. So it's working, boo. Okay. So it's working, boo. Okay, Mr. Black Money, are you able to speak to us? Auntie Mabel like people to come up and speak to us, to speak to me. I don't like being lonely. That's one thing I enjoyed on LS. I don't like if it's video, you're just there talking to people. But when it's LS, I like the audience where possible to come and join. I know my Saturday usual slot is different from this time around. So yeah, I do understand. I've said that several times on this video now. Okay. They have read that. 4 hearts, 1 beat said, I always write down my mind before the end of the year and review it within 6 months. That's good. Yeah, that's a good way. That Uju also said, just check out your channel, Black Money. I have to watch your video on sacrifice and give you my full report. Okay. Yeah, I promise I'll go and check it out as well. Yeah. I didn't come because I have to. This is out of my usual plan. I don't have my notebook close by. Oh yeah. Yeah, but my pen is not here. Don't worry, I'll take note of this. I'll take note of your name. Yeah. So yeah, Black Money says salute Pat, get that paper. Oh, yeah, I've read that. Yeah. Black Money said, thank you, Ju. Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Black Money, for coming. I hope you're a man. Why do I just assume you're a man? You see the stereotype? The stereotype. Josie Corner, thank you very much for coming. Was it you I watched? Yeah, I think I watched. I saw one of your premiere recently. Yeah, it was yesterday when we were talking about this war in this current war that is going on. Yeah, thank you very much. So yes. Tell us, how do you review your goals and how are you doing with your goals so far? I feel it's important to review it regularly, whatever structure you have in place. And we have had some very good comments before you guys join from Uju and Auntie Sister Ifechi, Sister Ife of Ifechi family. Would you say one of the ways she reviewed the goal is to and I actually asked the question, how do you stop yourself? How do you stop yourself from slacking on your goals? We do understand that many people do slack on their goals during the year. January, February, everybody's up there jumping up and down. Really, January is the goal setting month. Even on YouTube, everybody was talking of goals, 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 goals in January. Then again, by the time it comes to December, a lot of people feel deflated when it comes to December. They look back and feel that, oh, wow, they haven't even achieved half of their goals during the year. So they really feel upset or deflated. And some people don't even bother to set new goals. And some people repeat their goals over again. The next year, that's allowed. But I feel it's very important, especially in my social work role. We review care plan regularly for our young people. So if I always tell people, and when they are 16, we set what we call pathway plan for them. So from there, I always tell people, why should I set pathway plan only at work and not set my own pathway plan? Especially those of us who are in our 50s. It's really important. Not only, whatever age you are, always set your goals as well. What do you want to achieve in the next decade? Are you in your 20s? What do you want to achieve by the time you are 30? Are you in your 30s? What do you achieve by the next 0 or the next 35 or 40? It is very important. And it's also important to set, while you are setting your monthly goals, it's also important to set yearly goal, 3 years goal, 5 years goal, and 10 years goal. So because these different steps will help you to work towards the main big thing. For example, those of you in your 50s, like Auntie Mabel, and you want to retire at 60, then you have to set goals. Maybe, I'm not telling you my age. I'm just going to leave it in my 50s. Oh my goodness, I'm so cheeky, auntie. So yeah, Auntie Fetch, let me read Auntie Fetch comment. Auntie Fetch also said, oh yeah, did I read Juice one? Uju said, I said, how do you make sure you are not slacking? She said, you revisit the goals and see what you can do and watch other people that have achieved the same goal to gain momentum. And that's part of the reason why I'm doing this review. So some of us might start slacking and say, it's getting too late now. That Bible in the year, I'm still on the 31st of January, now it's 3rd of March. I just have to give up. No, don't give up. Just continue reading it. If by December, you're only at 6 months at the end of June, what happened? 2023, you continue from there. So instead of doing Bible in a year, you cannot do it in 2 years. It's better than starting from Genesis every year. I have some friends who have said, I've read Genesis and Exodus over and over and over again. It's as if when you get to Leviticus, that's where I stop. So every year they start all over again, and when they get to maybe 1 year, they cross Leviticus to Numbers and they stop again. So yeah, but what you should rather do, just continue. So if you are one of those Bible in the year, just say end of January, continue. Say Auntie Mabel, say continue reading it. If by December you are end of June, then January next year, you continue from July. Yes? So by the end of 2023, you still achieve it. You finished it. Otherwise, you will get stuck in those first 4 books. Every year, you're getting stuck in there. And it gets to a point you just give up. We don't want you to give up. Auntie Mabel is here to ginger you on. Don't give up. Don't give up. If you are doing intermittent fasting or you are going to the gym, your membership is going now. You book for 1 year so that your membership, you said that will encourage you. You realize you were very good. You were going every day or every 3 times or 3 times a week. That was your plan. Till the end of January, by February, you are now going once a week, and even to the beginning of March, you haven't been at all. And meanwhile, your monthly membership money is rolling. So please regain the momentum. Have a body. The body, not that your accountability partner or your body don't have to live in the same state or the same city as you. Yes, Take note of that. It could be Auntie Mabel in the UK. It could be Patayeba in Nigeria. It could be Ogum Series, who does her exercising every year, every morning, I mean. Go and follow, just do her videos and follow her. You can see she makes it very short and quick. You know, and just every time a video pops up, I'm going to jump up and do my video. I'm going to try and wake up maybe 10 minutes early to follow on Gum Series video exercise. So find something that realistically will help you. Sorry, Mirabel, I know you left a comment. Let me say, Mirabel said, setting realistic long-term goal and short-term goal help me a lot to stay on track. Thank you very much. Yeah, that's helpful. That's just what I was just saying. So someone like me that's in my 50s, I have set, and also it's good to have a coach for really the big, long lifetime goal. I know that's one thing many of us are not very good at. Mentoring and coaching is something that anything we have to pay for things like that, we don't want to pay for. It's important. It's good. Some of them are very good value for money. They obviously do your due diligence. I use a coach. I use mentors. So people who you feel have achieved the things you are trying to achieve. And if you have to pay a membership fee to have them mentor you, or to join that membership, so you have a group that can support you to achieve your goals, by all means do it. That's another thing. And our personal development is very, let's invest in ourselves. Goals, some of the goals you are trying to achieve, be prepared to invest in yourself to achieve it. So like this year, one of the Christmas gifts I gave to myself was to join a business membership group. I actually told myself I must sign up before the end of the year so that I can start the year run, kick off the year running. And I did that on the 30th of December. And that has helped me a lot. So especially, even those of you who are younger or more mature like myself, if, for example, you want to retire in the next 5 years, start setting long-term goals, as Mirabel said. And Sister Fechi also said another way you can stop yourself from slacking is, she said that before some of you joined, that's why I'm rereading it again. Yeah, when feeling discouraged, I focus on my goals, focus on the bigger picture, avoid being a perfectionist, don't dwell on negative thoughts, etc. Yeah, that's really very good. It's a very good point. And I know that's another thing that stops people from achieving their goal. They now say, I haven't done this, I haven't done that. And some of us are really perfectionists. It's better to start and do it rather than waiting until you do it perfectly. Some people wait that they want to do it perfectly and they never get started. They never even do it at all. So at least start and refine it later on. I hope that's helpful, people. Yes? Right. Yeah. Forhat said, you have to be patient and keep working towards it, and you will surely achieve it. That's a great one. Thank you. Pat, you said, Pat, you are funny. You joined YouTube to make pepper. Yeah, I didn't quite get that. I said to make pepper. I don't know. Oh, Pat, can you come up? What's that? Pat, you've just put a link there. Okay, I have a premiere now. I will be back. Okay, thank you. So that's for your premiere. I didn't know it was around this time. Did you change the time? I'll wind up soon. I don't want this one to be too long today because I know it's daytime, people are at work. So I'll wind down just past the 1 hour. I don't want it to be too long. Yeah, I'll be winding down. So, but I'll watch your video on the playback. There's always there. I'll watch it. Don't worry. If I can't come for the premiere, but I'll watch it. Yeah, on the playback. Yeah, thank you all very much. So yes, that's really good. Yeah, I quite okay. Black man. Black, Black, I'm good. And you? Okay, thank you. You are saying you are speaking to Mr. Black. Right. So yeah, thank you all very much. Who else is there? Josie. I know all of you are busy now. You guys want to go to Pat's premiere? I'm just going to put the link there. So let's try and do this and wind down. So yeah, I'm going to try and conclude within the next few minutes. So anyway, thank you all very much for coming, right? And it's really been nice to be able to do this in the afternoon. Daylight. I have to do the setting of the light setting was smaller, wasn't as much as I usually would do when I'm doing it at 6 p.m. So yeah, thank you all very much for coming. And I hope you've got the gist. So it's essential to review your goals. Whichever structure or schedule you use to review your goal is very essential, is very important. And also be prepared is very important. I really want to say this as part of the conclusion. It's very important for your really important goals, like your long-term important goals, that milestone goals. It could be very helpful. It's very helpful for you to have accountability, be it a mentor, or if you have to pay for some mentors or coaches that will help you to get to that next step, to help you to cross that bridge, to move on to the next step. So please, please, always make sure you are prepared to do that, no matter what. Be prepared to pay to achieve the long-term goal. And it will be helpful for you to review your goals regularly. And as you have seen, some people have contributed as well. Try not to be perfectionist. Try to focus on the things that is going well for you, and make sure that you are not discouraged because you haven't achieved all the goal. Just review it and revisit it, restructure it. If you need help to make it happen, by all means, as assess this help, be it paid help, be it just be it non-paid help. So yeah, thank you all very much. And I'm going to try and conclude this now. And for those of you watching it as a playback, please remember to leave comment for me. Remember to give me thumbs up. And remember to subscribe if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet. And I know that together, this year, we are going to achieve more. And please, if you feel there's any question that have arisen from this, our discussion, by all means, leave the question in the comments section for me, or send me DM or an email if it's a question you don't want to leave in the public domain, if you don't want to leave it in the general comment. You know, a lot of people send me to ask me questions. So I'm really, really open for that. And this year and this month, especially in the month of March, I want us to be able to achieve more than we have done. If at all, if we've done well, let us even try and move it a goalpost, move it forward. Yeah. And I think I've read all your comments. Yes. And on that note, I will say thank you all very much for coming. And I will see you on Saturday, our usual live streaming time, which is 6 p.m. UK time and 7 p.m. Nigeria time, where I'm going to bring in another interesting topics for us to discuss, which I know will benefit all of us, our family, our friends, and circle of influence. So on that note, I will say thank you very much. Goodbye, and see you next time.